Here we have a 2018 18 plate BMW M4 competition. Now this vehicle does come with £6,600 worth of factory optional extras added to it. Now we do have the four superb 20-inch alloy wheels, which are the forged alloys on the front. As you can see just behind me, we do have the M Sport brake calipers as well as the drilled brakes. Now we do have the adaptive LED headlights, which is a £1,200 optional extra. We also have the black Kinder Girls in the front with the M4 badging. Now we do have the M4 wing mirrors as well as the carbon fibre roof, which you do get with all the M Performance models. Now I do also have the vents on the front wings, black window trim, and also privacy glass on the rear with the shark fin antenna. Now we do have two cameras on either corner of the front bumper, as well as a rear reverse camera with front and rear parking sensors. Now I do have the quad black tip exhausts, which are just there and do look very aggressive. Now I do have the comfort opening pack, so you get your foot wafted just underneath, and then the rear boot will then open. Now as you can see, we do have a nice spacious sized boot with storage tray on the left hand side and then again on the right hand side. Now popping that boot back down, just have the black M4 badging just there as well. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and really does look superb from every angle. Now if we go to the interior, I'll show you a bit of the inside. Going straight to the back, as you can see, we do have full leather throughout with the storage tray in the centre. On the seat belts, we do also have the M stitching, and we also have ISOFIX points just down there as well. Now we do have your integrated harm-card speakers and also your vents in the centre. Now going into the driver's seat, there's a quick look at the driver's bucket seat, which has the holes just in there, and also the M4 badging just up there as well. Now on the doors, you have your electric windows, electric power folding mirrors, and also your integrated harm-card speakers. Now jumping inside the car, looking down there, you do also have your auto lights. Now foot on the brake, we do have your keyless start, and as you can see, it is free from any warning lights on the dashboard. Now it has covered just over 19,480 miles. Now we do have a multifunction steering wheel with cruise control and speed limiter, and also your M mode just there, so you can preset each one of those modes to your preferences in the menu in the centre. Now you also have paddle shift if we take the car into manual mode, and you also have your auto high beam assist, so just press that button when your lights are on. Then when cars come towards you, it'll then dim your full beams. Now we do have your carbon fibre package, so all around this in the interior of your vehicle you do have the gloss carbon fibre. Now in the screen in the centre you can find your satellite navigation, media connectivity, where you do have DAB radio, scroll up to the top, FM, AM, music collection, CD, DVD, Bluetooth audio, and also USB. You also have Bluetooth phone connectivity, into navigation just there. Now pop it into reverse, you can see the rear reversing camera with your front and rear parking sensors, and then I'll change the view of the camera, so you do have the two front corners of the bumper just there. Now coming back and pop it into park again. Now I do have your different drive modes, which you control from just down here. So I can put, just looking on the screen in the centre, so you can put the engine as Sport Plus, Sport or Efficient. You can put the suspension as Sport Plus, Comfort or Sport, and then the steering as Sport Plus, Sport and also Comfort. So it's entirely up to your preferences which one you can choose, and you can do Comfort, Sport Plus and also Efficient. Again, it's entirely up to you. Now the screen in the centre is also touchscreen, so if you don't want to use the dial just in the centre, you can just use the touchscreen. Now I do have dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to, as well as two heated front seats, which again work just as you would expect them to. Do have a USB port just down there. Pop this open, you do have a bit of storage and toilet connectivity. Storage tray just there, which lifts up and turns into two nice sized cup holders. You can turn traction control on and off, as well as your drive mode selects, so your engine, suspension and steering. Click that button, it brings the cameras up for the front corner, and also your parking sensors on and off just there as well. Now currently it's in neutral, push up to the left and it goes into reverse, then back to the right to put it into auto. Now if you want to put it into manual mode, push the gear stick to the right again, and it'll go with just one. So that's in auto, that's in manual. So with manual, you can either use the paddle shift, or you can use the gear stick by pulling down to go up and pushing away to go down. Again, you've got the carbon fibre trim just there. This is what you use to control everything happening on the screen if you're not using the touchscreen function. Soft touch leather armrest, which moves forwards and back to suit your driving position. And you also have storage just in there as well as your 12-volt connectivity and your phone holder. And there's a look at the passengers. Full leather front seat, again with the M4 just stitched in there, and the bucket seats. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, new MOT, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this BMW M4 competition. Now the purpose of this video test drive is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. Now as you can see, I'm not too with steering wheel to keep it in a straight line. It's going straight and true, not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now we do have cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side of the multi-function steering wheel. That's right, so you simply push the button in the bottom left, push up on the dials, and it'll go to the nearest miles an hour. Now push up very slightly, it'll just by one, push up until you feel a bit of a click, and then it'll just to the nearest 5 miles an hour. Now to cancel, simply just press the brake or double tap the button that you use to start the cruise control. Now the roundabout, I'm going to take left as you would if you're driving this vehicle today. Now we do also have paddle shift if you wish to take the car into manual mode. So I'm going to take it over now, so I'm currently in 6th, drop it down to 5th, into 4th, into 3rd, back up to 4th, into 5th, into 6th, and then to let the car take back over, simply just let go, or push the gear stick back to the right and go back into the automatic mode. Now we do also have the integrated Harman Kardon speakers, which do sound absolutely incredible, as well as these really comfortable full leather seats, which you can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in and still get out feeling fresh. Now for those cold winter mornings, they are also heated, which really does make all the difference. And again, for those hot summer days, you also have the ice cold aircon. Now, like I said in the walk around video, we do have over £6,600 worth of optional extras in this vehicle, and you can really tell by just driving it. Now, you do have the screen in the centre, so you do have your satellite navigation, as well as Bluetooth media and Bluetooth audio connectivity, as well as USB. Now, here at RX Car Sales, we are a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and Car Gurus. Now, if you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. But right now, I'm currently in the industrial state where I'm going to take a right, I'm going to perform an emergency stop, pop it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work exactly how you'd expect them to, and you'll see pop up in the centre the rear reversing camera. So I'm going to pull in just now, and I'll be able to do the emergency stop. So pulling up now in 3, 2, 1. Hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. And you can see just in the centre the rear reversing camera. And pop back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now if you press the button just down here next to drive mode select of the camera, you can also change the camera view from the rear reversing camera to the front 2 corners, which is also a nice feature to have when parking in those tight spots. Now if you're driving this vehicle today, you'd be listening out for anyone to knocks or bangs. Now if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. But if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer anyone's questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it from me in this walk around video and video test drive. I hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.